Hello, Pony Pals. We're back to Wildland Acres, and guess what? Today we're going full circle. So the very first video I posted was a video on sorting foals in the second gen pasture, and guess what? We've done our bootstrap herd, we've done our hybrid herd, so now we're going back to our line breeding, starting with Generation 2. Like, I could do it in a different order, but I am doing Generation 2, and also some of these other pastures still have things to get sorted out before we work with them. So here's Generation 2. We have 25 mares still in the pasture. We have a lot of them are older. Once we get down to around 10 mares in the pasture, we'll put them in the 5th gen pasture and move the 5th gen mares into this pasture, but we still have the same lineup as before. Like, if you go back to my video from last month, the very first video I posted, you can see what happened with the pasture then. But now, let's see what happens now. Breed this pasture. 25 mares found to breed. Best of pasture email sent. It says that none died from fatal genes, so that's a good thing. Let's look who is our best horse today. Silver Ghost and one with no name. Every once in a while, I'm not good at naming my horses, and they just kind of exist. So this is our best in pasture colt. Let's do some testing. I don't have Wolf Guardian to test against anymore, but this is best of pasture, so it's probably really good quality. If he doesn't have fantasy genes, we might be putting him into Smoky Cream Roan Dun. So it'll be black base with cream and roan and dun. He might be hiding fantasy genes like the other cream was. The only one is chocolate, so technically he would be in the fantasy thing, but chocolate is a real life gene, so he does not have DFP1, but we will name him anyway. A soy ghost 3, and I'll put B because he's best of pasture. So that's our best of pasture foal. Now let's move our foals out. Oh, I forgot to move out the foals from the hybrid pasture from the main barn, but we still have enough room for these because I had 34 extra stalls in my primary barn and we had 25 foals, so let's look. Okay, kind of confused about that, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure I had stallions in there, but maybe I didn't because there weren't very many which were kept stallions from the hybrid pasture. But we're just going through, and I can tell because these ones don't have any testing or points or anything. So these are the brand new ones out of the pasture. So for these ones, we will start with breeding advice. So 5 got gelded or spayed. So we're down to 20 possible out of 25. It's like usually I would want a whole lot of them to be gelded or spayed, but things will be coming up in a couple videos, which makes me less concerned about that right now. But now let's work on breeding inspection. This is a Gen 2 herd, so I want everything, and the foals are going to be Gen 3, so I want them all to be blues for mares and A's for colts. Okay, that one will be gelded. We got a C, that is not good. We have some reds, but we've got a good amount of blues. Let's do performance inspection. We are in the 11s. So this is a good sign. This shows that the mares are good and stallions are good quality. And here is the Appaloosa, Smoky Black Ice Appaloosa Rabicano, White Spotted Smoky Cream Rondon. Like there's so many different combinations. There's so many different variations of each color. Like each of these horses are like dynamically created. So that'll be fun. So where are the, so now we go, let's geld everything that isn't blue or A. So this will take us down to 16, because 20 minus 16 is, or 20 minus 4 is 16, sorry. Now at this point, we're gonna focus on the fillies again, like last time, so might as well take these stallions and these spade mares. These are also left over from the hybrids, so I have way more here than I should, sorry. And these geldings. We're gonna take them all over to one of the show barns. That way they're out of the way. We can bring more foals out of pastures later, and they're not getting me distracted and lost while I am looking for the fillies. These are all at the bottom of the page now. These are ones from the hybrid pasture, so I'll take those fillies, put them in the young barn because that's where I put future breeders. I should have done that before the video started, but here we go. We are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. So out of 25 foals, we now have 10 to look at. Let's look at this one. This is a silver buckskin riding horse, which is very rare in my herd to have riding horses. Also, I think there's a riding horse that I have in generation 2, in the generation 2 pasture, which is one with really fancy genes. She might be 3rd gen, I can't remember. But if so, this might have some genes that I don't have otherwise, except for its mom. But this is exciting whenever I get a riding horse. It's very rare. It's like the albino deer in the forest. There you go. So it's got white mane and tail because of the silver gene. This DP non-done 1 cream. So this is a silver buckskin Appaloosa. I don't see the Appaloosa, but let's look. Okay, so it has Appaloosa, but it has none of the spotting genes. This is the most non-Appaloosa I've seen, but it can genetically happen. It's less likely to happen in games because games usually don't have as many of the crazy examples going on, but let's go. So Twisted Elven, we want to see if actually I have decided I'm going to have a different, like I wasn't going to really go into much till next video, but might as well test it now with these guys. I've decided to have a different horse that I want my third gen mares to test superior to be in the third gen pasture. So that horse is Dutch here. So I'm just gonna test these guys to the new standard I want my third gen mares to be. This is third gen, right? Okay, and this isn't the mare that the fancy mare is in Gen 3. So this one is AGA Dutch. I want my mares to be superior to Dutch, so I am going to spay her. And so she is now going to be up here with spade mares. So I can just go back up to the top horse on the list. This one has fantasy genes. Bay, or black base, bay, cream, so black skin, with dun and non-dun one, so it's a dun skin, sooty dun skin, silver sooty dun skin, dark sooty dun skin, with axiom and roan and bats. That looks like a Gria. Like that is. Oh, it doesn't have. Sorry, I was thinking basic bay. No bay. So it's a smoky Gria. Silver smoky Gria roan. There we go. I'm sorry, I still sometimes make mistakes on the genetics in this game are really cool because it's written out the way, like if you had a horse and you did a genetics test on your horse and turned into the lab, that is what that is how the genetic readouts of your horse would look like. And if you go onto breeder pages, they'll be like, and this is the genetics of my stallion, and it'll be written out the exact same way. So it's really cool. It makes me feel smart. And also this helps, like if you learn the genetics of this game, you can then look up these horse genetic pages and be like, I know what the genetics of this horse is. DFP1, Tiger Eye. There we go. It's like, I am getting a lot of cream. Maybe I should be concerned about that, but that'd be, okay, this one is superior to Dutch. So this one will stay, so silver. Silver blue. Silver blue 3. Silver 3. Now we don't, silver blue 3 is still at the top, so we'll go down to the second now. But since she is named, it makes it easier, like just the top non-named one. Well, this one has splash M. Okay, and it's got 2 copies of DFP1. Wait. Can I see the stripes? Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you a new thing here. So this is the refresh button. This will help load the horse's image again. And this is the same image, but if you go to control panel and reroll portrait, it'll show another image of what your horse could genetically look like. And like now that the horse's image is this, it's not the previous one anymore, so you gotta be careful. But okay, I see more of the roaning now, but and let me see, how much are they? They are, oh, it's free now. It used to cost money. Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time and see if I have any hint of the stripes. I really want to see stripes. That's Jean is supposed to make stripes. But we have the silver there. We also have roan, which will interfere with it. And we have the fact that it's so light, and the splash M probably just makes it too busy to see the stripes, because DFP1, the stripes are really faint. DFP2 is where it's a very exact stripes. Okay, so we can't see stripes on her, but actually let's go back to her page. And now let's test her. As good as, so it doesn't really matter. Like, it'd be really cool to see if, with the visual stripes, but she wouldn't be a breeder. But I guess it doesn't matter whether or not you can see her as a breeder. It's just the fact that she genetically had those genes. But let me see. Now we are waiting for this horse. Oh, wow. So this horse is white spotted. You can see, like, if you look really, really hard and squint, you see like little bits. So this is probably like a cremello with white. Let's look. So it'll be a Perlino actually, with roan and white too. Okay. Now let's test her as good as. Like, one thing is, when you up your how strict your testing is, you'll get less horses passing. But that also means that if you don't have enough room for all your horses, you don't have as many horses that pass, so you have more room. It's kind of and also you have less horses passing, so you don't have to worry about making room as fast. So it's more of a sustained situation in your pasture, but it does mean that more of the fillies do get spayed, which is kind of sad, but at the same time it solves the problem. So okay, so this one will be black, no bay, cream, undone one done, so smoke it'll be a gria, smoky gria, a dark smoky gria with white 20, which will has socks and blaze usually. There we go. And that dark patch on the shoulders is because of the non-done one. Let me see. Masquerade. Okay. Sorry, I need to. Actually, I'll just finish this up really fast. I'm sorry, guys. I'm also on Discord, and apparently people really want me right now. So I'm going to finish up these last 4 horses on a speed deal. I really need to figure out how to mute that Discord. But at the same time, it looks like people want me there. Dutch. Blue. I am almost at the point of okay, I'm glad that I didn't spray that one. Ghost pretzel. Ghost pretzel 3. Rename. Just have one more left. I promise. Okay. Oh, Dark Dancer. I like that one. I like that more. But this one is going to be a show pony. Okay, thanks everybody. That was our Gen 2 Pasture. We have silver blue, and then we had this girl. We basically just have the light colored fillies this year. Thank you so much. Have a good day.